Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Hullet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a good foot in there.
Firmin really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Beckham. Gerrard. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Firmin! But he's left disappointed.
Firmin really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Lampard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckenbauer. Mateus. That's Beckham. It's Park Ji-sung. And this is Gerrard. Rijkaard. O'Shea. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's destined for the flank. Driving forward. This looks promising. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. No, he's not getting past him there. Hullet. And it's Lampard. Ambitious ball here. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Park Ji-sung. And it's made its way to him. He's found a way through. Plenty. Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide. Good ball, good take. And that is masterful defending.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
It's a searching pass. Yamal. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. Vermeer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal. And Mateus. It's Park Ji-sung. Looking for options for movement. Now can he find a finish?
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foot in. That pass has been well intercepted. Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hopkins. The referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's Lampard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mateus. Yamal. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played towards the other side. Robertson. And it's Beckham. Gerrard. And the counter is on. Pull it. Now it's Lampard. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. But he's forced to go back. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Some really good ball movement. Beckenbauer. Beckham. And Mateus. Eric Garcia. And Mateus. And it's Gerrard. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Eric Garcia. And Yamal. And it's Gerrard. To Beckham. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread to the right. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marcó en el minuto 67 el dorsal 11.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's another chance! It's a goal! What an incredible feat! A legendary feat! 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And in a trice, the sub, he's in one-on-one. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? Vieri wants to run onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Olmo. Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's found a way past. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
5 minutes left on the clock. Gerrard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Van Nistelrooy! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Can he? Will he?
El dorsal 9, Gerrard. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 14, Messi, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 19.
The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, it's the type of call that can't be given if there's even the slightest doubt. It had to be spot on.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Van Nistelrooy. 4 added minutes on the board. Shot could be on. And this is Park Ji-sung.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, Park Ji-sung, será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
Robertson. Messi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Barcelona really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some